Hello and welcome to episode 10, Payback. In this episode, due to our microphone going out during the recording, this is a voiceover. We're basically just going to talk about what happened during the recording, and also this is the last episode of season 1. Due to corrupted data, we're moving on to season 2. Best 2 out of 3. You will see who won season 1 at the end of this video, so stay tuned. And season 2 is fully recorded with no errors. We hope you've been enjoying the Mom vs. Dad WWE 2K22 GM Mode. We're in the midst of recording season 3 as we speak. And there's a lot of episodes and a lot more fun coming you guys' way. Let's enjoy this episode. So if I remember correctly, I was Raw. I'm not really going to pay too much attention to this part. I'm just going to move on to the match. The first matchup set up was Goldberg versus Finn Balor. I was trying to decide if I wanted, because their rivalry was currently at a 3, I was trying to decide if I wanted to do a Hell in a Cell or something else. I figured it was going to bleed on into the next pay-per-view. So I wanted them to do a decent match. I bought the fixed card. I think in my mind I was trying to set forth that that I wanted Finn to have the belt, because I figured Goldberg was going to get injured and not be able to hold the belt. So putting the fixed card on Finn was just be smarter. So that's what I went and did. I put the fixed card on Finn Balor to win the belt. So that sets me up for my next pay-per-view, because I did not know if Goldberg was going to be able to do it. I bought a superstar training card, and I figured just throw it on somebody that I wasn't going to use during the pay-per-view, a jabroni, so that they can have the mic skills to move forward towards the next week. As you can see, I was using my creative characters then in this season, and I had the Doc coming in strong. He was going to be great. Quick injury rehab to Sindel, so that I could bring her back for the pay-per-view. And have her defend her title against Casey. No, I'll switch it to Ember Moon. No, I think I went and got a legend, because I was like, if I get a legend, I could send her in and she could help pump up Sindel to get way more popularity. Bruiser versus a fighter. Now we're putting the tag team titles up, maybe. Nope. Seth versus JX2 to continue their rivalry and hopefully make it grow. On this season, we were playing on easy. On season 2, we'll move to normal. On season 3, we are on the hardest difficulty. Season 1 was learning stages, learning how the game works, everything else. It was definitely a lot of fun until we realized that there's a cap for how much creative superstar, not how many creative superstars, but how much their gear and stuff interacts with the game itself. If you have too many creative characters, depending on how much gear they have on, will make your data crash in GM mode. And there's no real way around it right now. And that's what caused the whole game to crash, I found out as I dug deep onto how to recover my data. Right now we setting up, it's a decent pay-per-view, trying to get this mid-level match right. Because I wanted to win. I was trying to win. I was going slow and steady. I definitely wanted the Doc to come in and go against Drew. That was my main focus. But definitely to get JX2 as a high enough ranking level to become the WWE champion or the Raw branded champion. Jams, although he's hurting, I sent them out there. I should have switched that up myself. I would think Raven Ninja probably would have been more better. I didn't know if I had a physical card. Yeah, I did. So I threw the physical card on Jams. That would be the only smart thing to do. But let's see if I did that. Because although I'm recording this now, this has been pre-recorded for a while now. So I'm trying to make my decision. I think I only had one card. So it's like, am I throwing it on Jams? Or will I just get injury rehab for Jams? I threw it on Jams. And I pumped up the table match. For Goldberg and Finn, so that I can get that to level 4 or level 5. Switch out JX2 stuff to a TLC. I don't usually like having many of the same matches on there. I wanted to save that Hell in a Cell for the next pay-per-view because none of these were level 4 rivalries. After that, usually it's some advertisement. Get that money in. But I guess this time I decided to do a call out to set up for the next okay, that was a level 2 / level 2 rivalry. Running that up to a level 3 is a smart way to go. A charity to get more fans, because I was low on fans. I was losing. I had to pick somebody with good mic skills, though. And all I really got is like jabronis left, except for Drew and Casey. Everybody else is like level 2 on the mic. Self-promotion, I don't remember if I wanted that on her. Advertisement, I should have gave that to Casey. Now knowing what I know now, you definitely give the level 2 people, even a level 1, to charity. They don't need to really be elegant on the mic. I didn't really care about that veto championship because I was playing fair against Lamitra. It was like, no, I'm not using any cards. Uh-oh, it looked like I'm doing some changes. Because Raven Ninja's a 5 on the mic. I did some changes. That still was not smart of me. He should be doing the advertisement. She should be doing the charity. Yeah, okay. I fixed it. So now it's setting up, well, who's the match? Like, now that you got KC, but who... I guess my thought process was it doesn't really matter who does the charity. That's 2 good guys. I probably wasn't even paying attention. Okay, I just realized it was 2 good guys. So that means you got to go sign a free agent. Looking for a bad guy, and we picked one up. And I gave them the Hell in the Cell. And I boosted they Hell in the Cell. Man, I really didn't know what I was doing. But I didn't want them to give me mediocre ratings. I went ahead and purchased all my important stuff right off. Because we were only 10 weeks in. 15 weeks it was the max. And I knew I had to get these ratings up and get these people going. As I made a double check to make sure everything looked good to me. Dud. Now we're moving on to Lamitra and her problems. Currently, she's at work, so she's definitely don't have the time to be doing this voiceover recordings. She went ahead and kept gender. Look like I think he was asking for money. And Shawn Michaels wants the main event. She went ahead and gave him the main event. Now let's see. We're just gonna criticize what she does and just check it out because I really don't quite remember. It's just she's not here to verify what her thought process was. We'll see what I think of what she did. Okay, so she got Bobby Lashley and Jimmy as her tag titles holders. She's putting that as her first match against Ali and Reigns, and they have a level 1 rivalry. Titles on the line, Extreme Rules. I mean, not bad, depending on what else she's finna put on the card. John Cena versus Brock. Both of them are hurting. They got level 2 rivalry, and she's gonna throw them in. Nah, she should have just did a tables match with that. She got 2 Extreme Rules matches going right now, but we'll see what her finished card and her finished product will be. Okay, so she got Tegan Knox. Nope, she decided not to do that. So she going on Women's Tag Team Championship. Yep. Tegan Knox and her partner versus, who's she going with? She got 3 good guys down there. So her roster is very good. 3-3. So she's going Nia Jax. And that's her mid-card match. Then she's going Shayna Alexa Bliss. Level 4 rivalry. She should either begin the show with that or end the show, depending on what her WWE Champions rivalry is. And that's a level 2. So, I mean, she's going all out. Hell in a Cell. Undertaker versus Jinder. I really wasn't paying attention to their popularity. Sending Eddie Guerrero out there for what, a self promo it would look like? Yeah, self promo for Eddie. Advertising by Shawn Michaels, trying to get some more money up. Randy Orton self promo. And X-Pac self promo. She moves X-Pac to advertisements. She bought the rehab card. And she's putting that on John Cena, not Brock Lesnar. Oh, she thought she could use the physical rehab card more than once. And it would not allow her to. So she's using 2 times the money, but she only has 2 advertisements. She should have went for 4 or at least 3 advertisements, then went 2 times the money. She's going Payback Arena. She's purchasing Backstage Crew. I mean, yeah, if you got the money, go ahead and purchase those. Get those out of the way. Because once you be like, well, I'll do it next week, you might not have the money next week. I wouldn't say you need to use them. Always you wait on the optional bonus. So now she's using a free booking. A free advertisement booking. Look like she's pretty much rolling it right. She's trying to see what Triple H is giving. And that's a good card. She would have to change her lineup if she wants that card. And Mustafa would just not be with Reigns. She said she didn't care about that card. And now we're rolling into the pay-per-view. Sindel Blood versus Beth Phoenix. Extreme Rules match.
1, 2, 3.
Wasn't smart on my part because she... it was still great, but they didn't have a rivalry going. I should have stuck somebody with a rivalry up there and moved them down the card. But I figured Beth Phoenix would pump it up. Call out, moving up. It was okay. The rivalry did not grow. That's a problem. Seth Rollins versus JX2, both 70s in popularity. TLC match.
2, 3.
JX2 your winner. Classic. That is pretty good. Rivalry complete. Drew McIntyre. Okay, it was okay by Drew. Hell in a Cell, KC versus Wallace. Very low popularity on Wallace. So that's why we pumped it up to hopefully get at least more than 2 stars out of it. We got an amazing and their level 1 rivalry. You got Raven Ninja out here advertising, baby. Got a little bit of slap, didn't get a lot of money. Indy Hartwell versus Ember Moon, TLC. Pretty good everything on these girls. TLC, and it was a classic. Rivalry complete. The rivalries ended at level 3, and I'll be forgetting that sometimes. Chester, at least when you're on easy. Out here doing charity, didn't matter what his mic skills was. Charity always gets pumped up. And the main event, Goldberg versus Finn Balor table match. Goldberg is hurting. He's our champion, but we need him to lose the belt to Finn. So I was going to set up for JX2 to go against Finn Balor after that for the WWE Championship. Legendary match, top rated. Pretty good pay-per-view for my looks. Looks really good on my end. Just tag match, Extreme Rules going. Mustafa and Ranger, new champion. It was great. Level 2 on their rivalry. Eddie did very well. John Cena versus Brock. Extreme Rules. Brock wins. Did not get injured. And level 3 up to their rivalry. Sean didn't hurt himself. Ladies going out there for the tag championships. Nia and her partner wins. It was a good match. Randy Orton out here. Bang. Man, I was going really fast. Rivalry complete. I think I gave the... Okay. Undertaker, Jinder. Jinder wins the WWE Championship in a classic. Good booking. I pressed the button too fast. No, I didn't. Okay. So we went to go look at what was going on with her stuff to see if Undertaker lost the belt legitimately or not. I got poor opener. She got, what, good booking? Like I said, I should have switched to JX2 and her and Beth Phoenix. Because their rivalry was about to be completed. But it's all about the fans. Put me at 200,000. You guys can read amongst yourselves what they said on the side with show notes. $200,000 is what I got. I need to see exactly how much she got. All right, as we press the button, and there you have it. I'm ranked number 2. I lose season 1, but and she got 202,000, just 2,000 more than me for her pay-per-view. I earned a little bit more money due to the error. I lost. I took the loss, and that's what propelled me to want to win season 2. Season 2 is way better than season 1, in my opinion. And trust me, you guys are going to check that out. So as you can see, the winner of Mom vs. Dad GM Mode WWE 2022 Lame X. Enjoy your victory. And please do not forget to catch us later.